Okay. Hi, everybody. I am so pleased to be here. It is amazing. So, hello to everybody online and everybody here. I just want to do a little quick preamble to the presentation. So, I am Flora, if any of you online don't know me. Um, the reason that I wanted to present on the Norns is because this year I have had a huge calling to bring the feminine path into the Norns. This is a traditional path that is really unfortunately being taken over by patriarchy, by racism, by a lot of misunderstanding. So to have the goddess brought back, which there is such a rich and beautiful weaving of the goddess throughout history that we have to learn about and we have to share. So that is my kind of my project of the next 2 years here. So this is an introduction to the Norns. I do want to let you know I am running a course which will start in May. If anybody is interested, it's a 3-part course, but you can take it separately. If anybody is interested in that, that is in the cosmogenetrix here, let me know. And I send me a message and I can give you a lovely discount for it. So let me know about that. If it's, but yeah, it's a very exciting topic for me. Okay. So here we go. Weaving the Norns, weaving fate, the Norns. So who are the Norns? In Norse mythology, the Norns are powerful fate-weaving beings. There are many Norns mentioned throughout the sagas and the Eddas, which a lot of people don't know about. When you think of the Norns, you usually only think of the main 3 that are mentioned, but there are quite menagerie of them throughout. Today's presentation will be focused on those 3 Norns that are most known by people. So these sagas are medieval Icelandic prose narratives about history, families, heroes, while the Eddas are poetic prose collections preserving Norse mythology and the cosmology of the Norse path. Okay, so how do we know about the Norns? How did we come to get this information? We know about the Norns through the Norse sagas and the Eddic poems. Again, these are medieval Icelandic texts. They are preserved fragments of older oral traditions. So the sagas were written mostly in the 13th and 14th century. They were written hundreds of years after kind of the big Viking age, where all of these stories were really being lived. So a couple hundred years after, and the next thing is these sagas were recorded by Christian scribes and priests. So most of the prominent of these being Snorri Sturluson. He was a Christian historian, a poet, and a politician. So very heavy male influence, very heavy patriarchal influence on there, because these were written at a time when the entire Norse countries were switching from this goddess earth mother culture, which is a culture that nobody talks about, which is a huge part of it there, into this Christianity state. So these texts, I am so grateful that we have these texts, because without them, we really wouldn't have any of the history. So even though they do have that Christianized flair to them, um, I feel very called to read between the lines and to dig deeper, because there are a lot of deeper information. For example, Tacitus, the Book of Germania, he came by long before this was written and wrote about the goddess of the earth, the Nerthus culture. So this is all things that I've uncovered that are covered in the larger series that I talked about previously. So, just keeping that in mind, that a lot of the information, when you do go searching for it through the Eddas, through the sagas, it is with that Christian flair. So what did the sagas say? So this is from the Voluspa, which is the Song of the Cirrus. And this is a magical text. This is the stanza 19 and 20, and this is what it says about the Norns. At the start of the ages, when nothing was, neither sand, nor sea, nor cool waves, earth was not found, nor the high heavens. only the yawning void and no blade of grass. 3 maidens came from the sea, from the tree beneath the well. One was called Uther, the second Verthandi, the third was Skuld. They carved on wood, they set laws, they chose lives. For the children of men, they spoke fate. Side note about the names of the Norns, you will see many modern texts use Urd, which is a perfectly acceptable name for the one Norn. The traditional way is Uther. So I do kind of sometimes flip back and forth. Mainly in this one, I'm using Uther. But if you hear Urd, it is the same Norn. So what we know about the Norns. So the Norns are female. They are beings who shaped fate. There were many Norns, not just the three that we're focusing on today. The most prominent Norns were Urthur, Verthandi, and Skuld. The Norns live at the base of the great tree of Yggdrasil. They shape fate beneath this tree by weaving, by spinning, and by carving runes. They also water the Yggdrasil tree. They nourish the tree's roots by covering the roots with a mixture of white clay, mud, and the water from the well. And this is to prevent the tree from rotting, because beneath the tree, there's also the great serpent who I know is a female. And she sits beneath the tree and she gnaws at it. And this is the spinning of death to life. So they consistently are bringing that back to life while she is bringing decay. And that is the cycle of life. The Norns are independent of the gods and goddesses. They are not part of any pantheon. They are not part of any certain tribe. And what's really interesting is all the gods, all the goddesses, all of the beings are sub are under their spell. Everybody is. No god could go to the Norns and say, "Tell me my future. I want a different one." They'll say, "No, this is your doing. Like this is you. We just watch what happens and we weave it into this beautiful tapestry." So they are connected very heavily with the Norse practice of Seidr, which is the practice of the Cirrus, the female Nordic deep kind of shamanistic practices, which came from the Sami peoples. And the practitioners were called the Volfa. So this is, there's a lot that we can go into on that, but we won't, but it's very fascinating. Um, the Norns are older than the gods. They are older than the goddesses in the mythic structure they represent a primordial force in Norse cosmology. So before any of the cosmology was even formed, they were there. So for the past month, I've been really trying to shape this presentation, to shape a presentation that would be worthy of them. I've been writing, I've been rewriting, I've been building slide after slide, only to a couple of days later discard it completely and delete it and start all over again. So it was as though they were sitting beside me and they were whispering to me and they're going, "No, no, not like that. That's not what we do." They were sitting beside me and saying, "Bullet points? What is this? This isn't who we are. We are great weavers. We are storytellers." And it was very clear that they wanted to speak for themselves. So, without further ado, I would love to present to you the story of the Norns, not told as a lecture, but as a living thread. It is a story that spun from their voices, memories, and will. And for this, you can relax a little if you would like. And oh, daughters, daughters, come closer. Daughters of clay, daughters of breath, come sit at the roots. We've been waiting for you. I am Uther. I weave the deep memory, that which has been, the weight of all that has come before. Verthandi, she's here beside me. She weaves what is becoming. She is spinning life in real time as it unfolds. And Skuld, she is behind me, her eyes set on what you do not see yet. She is not only the future, she's what must become. Listen to these words. All that will become flows from what has been. All that will become flows from what has been. Each thread we spin is a life, a choice, a ripple across the great web of being. The past is not a shadow behind you, it's the foundation beneath your feet, shaping the path that you now walk on and the futures that you're about to create. We are the Norns. We are not crones. We are not witches. We are not gods. We are the ones who weave. Not in the heavens, no, no. That would be way, way too hot for us. But we sit beneath them, beneath the great mother tree of Yggdrasil, in the dark, damp roots of all things. We are the companions of mycelium, the death beetles, and rot. Here beneath the great mother's roots, at the well of Uther, the shimmering well of memory, of mystery and fate, we scoop the water and clay to nourish and heal the roots that have been gnawed by the great and beautiful serpent Nidhogg. Here beneath the great mother's roots we weave. From the beginning of time, our names have been whispered in the wind, steeped in the marrow of bone. From the beginning of time, our mysteries have been woven into dreams that you forget upon waking. We are always with you, just as we've always been. We are the ones who hold the threads. You came into the world carrying a basket. You didn't know it at first. That time when you were small and soft and new. But still, the basket was there, woven of bloodlines and longing, of echoes and expectations. Some threads already laid coiled at the bottom, legacy threads, ancestral strands. These threads were your orlog. These threads were woven from choices that were made long, long before you arrived. Things like who your parents were, where in the world you were born, your family's history and their history before them and before them to the beginning of time. You had no choice of this basket of what was already in it. Some of you were born with baskets far, far too heavy for any child to carry. We know. Bless you. We know the burden that some of you carried, that time when you were small and soft and new. And as you lived, you added more every choice, each sorrow, each joy, each no that could have been a yes, each yes that shattered something inside of you, each silence, each scream, all of it, threads. Some threads are strong and golden, humming with purpose. Some are knotted with regret or heartache. Some threads are worn so thin that they snap with the slightest breath of wind. And some are not yours to carry. Look in your basket, and whose threads have you been carrying around that are not your own? These heavy threads, these are the ones that weigh you down. And yet, we carry them, especially as women. We Norns, we are the caretakers of the great loom. But the threads themselves, they are your own. You carry so, so much love, and we know how heavy this basket gets. We see the woman who rises before dawn to feed a family that no one sees her holding together day after day after day. We see the nurse who walks into rooms thick with grief and never gets to cry. We see the mother who buried her child and learned to breathe again anyways. We see the daughter who became a caretaker long, long before she was ready. We see the healer who cannot afford to fall apart. We see you. And we see the threads of the world too. We see the threads of war unraveling across borders, the thread of hunger coiled tight in empty bellies, the thread of burned forests and drying rivers, the thread of greed, thick and choking, the thread of silence wrapped around the mouths of far, far too many women. But mixed within this all, we see threads of hope. They are stubborn, glinting like mica in the dirt. We do not shake our heads at your knots. We do not recoil from your tangles. We take them. We take the frayed ends, the tangled messes, those threads that are far too fucking heavy to hold, and we draw them gently. We pull them gently from your basket and place them in the loom. The loom that sings with all that is, the loom that stretches across the realms, the loom that remembers who you are when you have forgotten. And at the roots of Yggdrasil, we continue our work. Urd's water reflects the web's infinite patterns, showing us where the threads are growing tight, where you might need a little help, where you are trembling on the brink of breaking. We honor all of the choices that you have made and the courage that it takes to sever the threads that no longer serve you and to bring forth new fiber from the well of becoming. When you come to us in prayer, in silence, between breaths, you may lay your basket down. One by one, we will take what you offer. That shame, we will twist it into wisdom. That old grief, we will tie it with colors of compassion. That broken dream, we will mend it with thread that you do not see yet. And that unseen labor, oh, we see that. We will weave it into the very center of the loom where it will never be forgotten and always be seen. You do not have to carry it all. Do you hear me? You do not have to carry it all. Let the thread rest in our hands. Let your basket be lighter. And in return, we will show you how to spin a new thread, a thread made of rest, thread made of laughter, of sisterhood, of earth under your feet and sky in your lungs. We will help you to remember that your thread matters and that it's never, ever too late to begin again. Even ragged threads that have worn thin are needed in the pattern. That is what makes the texture beautiful. This is the gift of the Norns. We do not change your fate. We help you carry it. We hold the loom so that you can dance. We hold the sorrow so that you can sing. This is the gift of the Norns. And when the time comes, we will be there. We will take the final thread. We will take the last breath of the story, and we will weave it into the vastness where all threads go. So come, sit with us at the roots. Let your basket fall into the moss. Take off your shoes, unwind the thread, and remember that you are never, ever alone in the weaving. Mm. All right. Oh, a little shake out. Shake up. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So, with that, I'm going to do a little preamble before our next thing. I hope everybody online here is okay. I'm just going to check here. Let's go back to Zoom. Boop, 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 boop.
Stop screen share down at the bottom.
Stop share. And here we go. Okay, there we go. Hi, everyone. So lovely to see you. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is in the story, you heard her mention orlog. Okay, so orlog is what you've been given, that which you had no choice over when you were born. So places you were born, who your parents were, what your family history was, any of those situations that you had zero control over. But the great news is that we have what is called the weird. And the weird is the threads that you spin, the choices you make, even though you are born with this, which will be represented by the stick, which I will pass out, which there is no choice over. You get a stick. And so you online, if you have a stick, find a stick. And what we will do then is gather together. We have some lovely charms. We have some ribbon. We have beautiful threads. And you are going to be making this orlog that you were given your own. So, and this is something that you can keep, something that you can redecorate over time, something that you can undo and redecorate over and over again, because we all love to create our lives new. I do sometimes every year. So this will be a reminder that you can have of that orlog, that things you can't change and things you can. Okay. So I'm going to grab the sticks and we're going to set up over there. And you guys, if you have any, get ready. And this was just such a blessing to be here. And I thank you all so much. And it is a bit of a deep topic. So I also want to invite anybody who would like to talk about anything afterwards, after Cosmogenetrix, or this evening even, send me a message. I'm Flora, Lunaria, in our group if you want to talk about anything. All right, I'll grab those sticks and we'll get set up. Yes. You guys. Okay. So do we want to sit over there or do we want to sit over here? What do we want to
We
do?
should come here.
Let's come over here and I have little
That
plates
way
for
folks
everybody.
online can see
Hey.
what everyone's weirding over here.
All right. Now, there's a couple little notes. I think we'll get the wet ones. We'll do. There's a couple of wet ones, but I think we'll be okay.
Getting these scissors or
Yep, I have scissors. I have beads. I think I have everything that we need.
great.
She's yours. All of these sticks are from Mount Jonathan Dunsmuir area.
Yay! Excellent.
Local.
Yeah, she's important.
Thank you. You are so welcome. That this thing will have to dry.
Okay.
Some of them are still wet.
This is a female in our house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The you.
It feels like a good stick for me.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What does that one mean? Welcome. I mean, it could be. Sorry. Yeah. Welcome.
Wow.
Who are we missing? Are we missing anybody?
Me, but I'm gonna do my finger, so you can give me a stick or you can save the last stick.
Like passed out, like this is yours.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is yours.
And then we'll get,
Are you sure? Because there is enough that you want.
no, I'm gonna go help prepare lunch. Yeah, everything's going great.
Oh, okay.
But I
Do
think
this till lunch is ready.
Perfect. So at the end, you'll stop the
recording?
recording and,
Perfect. Okay.
all right. I'm gonna go in and help with lunch. Have fun, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah. This is Flora?
Does everybody have a stick in here?
Yeah.
Who wants one? We're all good? Sticks. Okay. All right. So. Okay, so we've got some sticks. Now, my suggestion is, so we have thread, we have enough thread to do like a couple good loops over it. And then we have a bunch of charms. Pick out a goddess charm would be my suggestion, and then maybe two others that you would like, or however, a couple more. And then the rest you can bring home and decorate. So, but there's little plates for everybody, and I apologize for that. Is there any dry ones in the bag if you'd like to look?
It's okay.
Some
I'm
of them are
attached to
still-
this stick,
Okay,
so.
okay. You have no choice over it. You have been given.
Yes.
You have been given your log.
Exactly.
Yes, you cannot.
Hey guys, gonna be really interested in.
Oh,
why we have-
I always bring sticks
Tiny
back and forth. Just
homes.
stick it in a bag and I'm just sticking in a bag.
Yeah.
You'll be great.
Stick in a bag.
Stick in a bag, you got it. Okay. And thank you, Kat. A lot of these beads are from Kat here.
Love that.
These are the mix. Okay, yes, I'm just going to, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna dump these out.
Sorry, I'm good.
Help
Sorry.
yourself,
I just helped
guys.
myself.
Go crazy. There's also some wire if we want to attach them.
And I
And then
got it.
have
So
How much string or yarn?
However many you want. I
The other
also have
wire.
some sari ribbon with, I really love to wrap around it. It looks really beautiful. So I'll give us
Or
each.
what?
Sorry, what?
How do you spell it?
Sorry, S-A-R-I.
Okay,
Like
thank
from recycled
Okay.
sorry.
No, I'm like.
There's
I
a
don't
sheet
I don't know
that
where
is
my
it.
two
Did anyone
dollars
see
is.
the
No,
red
the
goddess?
Yeah.
I would love to-
Please. And I'm just getting all the little charms. So these are kind of like the goddess ones that we had in our bag.
Yeah.
So just feel free.
Oh, that's so good.
There we go.
Weird.
Oh, here's the black.
Clinging in.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. Purple.
And
It's
then
meant
one
to be
more.
tattered like that. That's exactly how they are. And these are silk.
Mm.
What color is calling to you?
Ooh.
What color is calling to you? Do, 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 do.
I'm a green
Oh,
lady.
there's another green in there. You're in luck.
Thank you.
Fabulous. And what
Thank
color? are
you.
you? Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
I am not surprised at all by every color we each chose.
Awesome.
Are we
and I
sisters or
also
what?
I also have, there's a bit of leather. If anybody would like some leather.
Who doesn't want?
So-
Yeah, how are you?
I just made it weird, didn't I?
You are totally designing your own thing.
Thank you.
Let me just sneak in here really quick. I'm gonna grab this out of the way, sorry.
Oh, it's
Okay, and let's see what else is, I'm just gonna double check if there was anything else in here we needed for.
How interesting.
If there's also little tags, if you would like to write a message on it or a word of your future, something that you would like to bring in,
Yeah.
you can do that and attach that to it. So, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of stand at the end here, if you guys don't mind, so that they can see. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can do this anyway because they are your sticks. We are just using knots. So there is no glue involved. There is some wire. So what I like to do is I will just start a knot or two at the top. Sorry thread, don't pull it too strong because it does break, but that's like most threads. So that's okay. You just go with it. So tied at the top, you can then wrap around. You can hook on a thing at this time. You can do whatever you feel called to. So these are your little, kind of like a mini little stab, if you think of it, that you can bring along with you.
Whoa. Not like
Beautiful.
America.
It's great. It's America. America the Great.
America.
America.
The other way, like.
Should I stay away from it?
Oh, you do whatever you're called to do. It's all whatever you would like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an interesting thought.
That could be,
Like
yes.
a
yes.
reclaiming.
Future, yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bring in
I'm
positive
convinced.
for America.
Wrap it around. You can add in yarn. You can add like, so see what I like to do. I go in here. Cover a little bit of it. And then bring it back up and tie it on it. And then I like some hanging off stuff. But you can also, there's different threads you can tie on. There's.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Honestly,
if
there's
I'm
no,
gonna
you
get
cannot do wrong with it.
Made our food. So I
Yeah.
really like that.
Yeah, that's a,
That was cool compared.
yeah, I.
There's
I like
something to
that.
cut.
I,
Oh, yeah.
like, you know, it's, how can somebody make your fate when it's your
Oh,
choice?
you could put a.
But
little-
it's got some wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cool.
Here's what you
Just
got.
wire on
You're
it.
born with this,
Anything
but
on the
now
table.
what do you make of it?
It's easy to
Oh,
flip.
I need something that'll go through this. Oh yeah, I might
Did you
do
read it
wires.
fit? Okay,
And
awesome.
green is the correct color.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh,
What?
Thank you.
Is it? That was on the floor. I don't know if it's.
I don't think it was, but it's a drop in here anyway.
The table. Like, name your stuff.
Okay, we tuck this here, but then what's the purpose of this?
I believe we just keep tying stuff on there.
This is what everything hangs on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
I think, I always act like I know what I'm doing, but I actually don't. But I say it with authority, so
Yeah.
it seems like it.
No, I like it to do. My nervous system settled.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say yes.
I noticed that about myself. I'm like, nice.
Okay.
And sometimes people tell me things and I'm like, yes, yes, and then I forgot immediately what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Just it's a lot. It's been a heavy morning, right? Heavy morning of meetings.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have some
Is this yours?
pokey wire?
Yes, there is some wire.
Sorry.
Who has this? Oh, can I run the scissors after you?
There's all sorts of scissors.
Okay, leather.
Yeah.
I'll hold it for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm figuring out what even I'm trying to do with it. I'm not sure. Take a little piece.
You do whatever, honestly, it's
yeah.
whatever you feel called to do. Because you're making it your
Yes,
own.
I.
And if you take it home and you're like, gee, I
How
hate
to-
this, or you don't like it, you can totally
This
take
is
it.
horrible.
You
Then
take it
think
off
about
and
how your
start again.
fate is.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it's yours to do what you wish with. This is what you do have the choice over.
No, I'm gonna watch Brave as soon as I get home.
Oh, nice.
So I'm appreciating that you brought up the weird.
Yes.
W.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the weird what we're doing.
And so that's
We're
what
doing the
that's all
weird.
about, the weird sisters,
Yes,
that
it
you
was
take
the
the fate in
Shakespeare,
your
absolutely,
hands.
yes. Yes,
I
so there's a
didn't
lot of
realize that.
misinterpretations about them,
Uh-huh.
but like most,
Propaganda.
but yeah, a lot of
And
But
propaganda.
when we say weird, we mean these are the things you can change. Oh,
Yeah, it's your own web of weird.
okay.
tell us again what we're weaving in here.
Okay, you're weaving in anything that you would like, any beauty, you can put messages on it. There's a little tags
Yeah.
if you want to write words
Got
on
it.
it.
All right.
So this is just showing it, what it
wanted
is
to-
a physical act that
Uh-huh.
shows you that no matter what you've been given in life, you have a choice to change and to go forward with it.
Okay.
You have like the choices that you make from this day forward
Uh-huh.
are we can't do anything about what's happened,
Right.
but going forward we can. So just making it beautiful, bringing.
And I noticed how you wrapped it all right there. So that's what we're supposed
You don't
to
know.
do.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Because
I've
some
kinda
people
done
like it
it
all
all.
twilighted, swirled up.
Okay.
I like mine right up at the top.
I got it. Okay.
Yep, and yeah, there's some goddesses.
great.
There's.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so
Yeah,
welcome.
I'm having fun.
I'm so glad. It brings out the kind of child in you, and it's that, and that's why in the story it's repeated when you're soft and new, and because this is what it's just about letting that creative part of your mind take over, which is great. It's grand. Yeah, I absolutely adore storytelling, and my entire course is storytelling. It's like
right.
every week
Yeah.
is stories. So thank you.
You can tell Dr. Pincola Estes is
I
a
know.
mentor.
She's like my
So amazing.
Yeah, and so much can happen through story.
Yeah.
So much healing, so much.
So, well, and then we can all carry down the story.
Yes, that's the whole
That's
thing.
the-
Stories are
you
passed
know?
on, and they're woven and rewoven, and they change over time with what's going on in the
Yeah.
world, and
Beautiful.
My initiative.
that's
I think
beautiful.
it's, yeah.
I think that is gorgeous.
Wow, that's
just like that.
gorgeous.
I think that is great.
I think I need like an hour.
Yeah, you can
I-
like add on whatever you want, and then the rest can be just add it on whatever you like. Did you want to make one? Yes, you can get a stick.
Hell yeah.
So what we are making, you heard the description of the orlog and the weird.
Yes, I heard your speech. There might have been a piece of it.
Here's yours.
Did. Fine choice.
So, and we are just wrapping all and making
I need
making it your own.
poke stick.
A poke. You want to borrow my stick?
You know, yeah,
No, like
because
a-
you know what? Try that.
I
Because-
did.
I can't. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead. Try whatever
This
you want.
little thing? Okay.
Kat, is that one yours? I see one that has red or like a hot pink. Is that you?
Oh, this is mine.
Oh, it's you. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Aislinn. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, it's.
Thank you.
I really like it. That's really pretty.
Thank you.
Hi, Janet.
Had fun. Hi, Aislinn. Thanks for your wonderful
I'm usually not.
It's Christina.
Oh, how are you?
presentation. I'm
Thank you.
Yes, it was great. How is
Thank you.
coming along? Are you doing this?
I wasn't prepared, so I'll have to watch the replay and do it.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Wow, I
worries.
cannot hear it.
This
I
is
didn't have a decent stick. I looked and there's like nothing
yeah.
outside.
I get that. Yeah. So
That's
fun.
that's really nice though. I like it.
Yeah. I'm happy with this. I think I'm gonna put it somewhere
How did she
now.
It looks like it, right?
I feel like everyone's done and I have not even begun.
No, you can do however much you want. How are you doing, Aislinn? Hi.
How are you? I loved your presentation. That was so awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, Aislinn. Thank you. Ooh,
Looks like you ladies are having a blast.
We
What was
really
that?
are.
I said it looks like you're having a blast.
Thank you for your presentation as well, Aislinn. That was great. I love learning what we did from you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, maybe this is what I needed.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
That's a nice, pretty shade of green.
Are you guys okay to keep up this? I just had to run into the washroom.
Yes.
And we're just keeping this up till we stop the recording?
Now, where did this come from and
There's more of it here.
at what point did you tie it in?
I didn't. I thought I was going to, but then I didn't want the wire on the thread and the other stuff. So
Okay.
I hear Carrie one. Carrie one, is that you with the green one?
no, I'm over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Very cool.
Nice
Show
to
her
see
up
you.
close. There's some details. She gave us
Wow.
all of these things to play
That's
with.
very pretty. Oh my God, I love that. Wow, that's
I like
nice.
pretty.
That's so pretty. I like it.
I
Me
do.
too. You came to the right place.
That's beautiful. Who's the one with the green one? I see this like really
That's
nice
me.
shade. Oh, that's yours. Oh, that's very pretty. I like it. I like that color.
Yeah, me too. I love green. I'm very attracted to green.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shade. Like it.
You don't worry stuff.
It makes the blue stuff look purple.
How are you guys enjoying the weekend so far?
That's
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you're having a blast.
We
I
should-
can't wait till I can go. I can't wait till I
Yes.
can go.
Are you coming next year?
I am going to try my hardest.
Okay.
Hopefully, cross fingers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do this for so long, just
Yeah.
haven't had the opportunity, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna try.
Yeah. We're seeing you here next year.
Yeah, definitely. You're here next year.
Yeah, please maintain that vision so I can manifest that for real.
Right here.
Really,
at
really
the
want to.
crafting table.
That's where everything happens.
Yes, I love it.
It is magical. And Albert's cooking for us, doing a wonderful job as a host. So I love that.
Oh, I can imagine. What are you guys having for lunch?
Oh, not sure yet. It's a
I
surprise.
don't know either. Or something?
Oh, for
Oh, so
yeah, I saw
so
like
it's a
he-
surprise.
Yep. Yesterday he had pulled pork sandwich and everything
Mhm.
else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
he
great.
did. He went all out.
That's amazing. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it
You know it.
for sure. Yesha is masterful at planning these things.
Yes.
So, yeah, so
Great.
you're in super good hands.
Yeah. And we have the hostess here with the.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's been so fun to get
What
to
a
do
dis-
this.
It's been a huge discovery for me. Here I am just a
Oh
couple
yeah,
months away.
neighbor.
Oh yeah, you're very
Neighbor
local.
girl.
So you guys, yeah.
We're gonna
Oh.
hang.
Oh, I love that.
Offranda
I
della
wish I was local.
Dese. Oh boy, goddess
Yeah.
offering.
Yeah, but I
May
don't
you
know,
be
like,
blessed.
I think this space is
For you
beautiful,
bear in your womb our Mother Earth.
but I don't think it's
Think
where I'm
over
meant
it
to live.
every
You know what
day.
I'm saying?
Don't think it's what?
Where I'm meant to live. You know what I'm saying?
You know best.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
Any more
Yeah.
pearls? No.
Where's Kat? Is Kat there?
Yeah, she's over there.
It's challenging to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard her voice, but I don't see her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Between my legs.
I know.
Oh, there you are.
I'm breathing.
Let me
Don't
see that color. Oh, that's really
right?
pretty. I love that red.
Yes, I'm trying to do a tiny braid.
Oh, she's representing for all Aryans. I see her using red.
Where
Good girl. Good girl. I'm Aries just like her.
Oh, but take your. Oh. How's everybody's looking? Oh my goodness, they're looking great. You put yours in the bag?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. I can see it too.
Because I'm quite happy with mine. I know what I'm doing. I feel happy.
Yeah, so try doing it with knots. Try putting,
Yeah.
try knotting it. And I mean, if you want to glue it at home, you totally can. We just don't have it.
No. See if I can get it.
But this will, sometimes it makes it a bit tricky. I think.
It's complicated.
The simplicity of it, yeah, kind of brings through with the whole
Yeah.
idea. Use what you got in your basket.
Yeah.
I love crafting. It's like kind of my job.
Yeah. I can tell you've invested here.
Yeah, I really love it.
Oh, I know what this one is. No wonder.
Well, I'm going to say goodbye to the people online right now, and then we'll just shut this down, and then
Okay,
we'll kind
love.
of like
Clean up.
finish up in
Yeah.
the next 5 minutes.
Love.
Okay. Thank you
All
so much,
right.
Lynn. Thank you for sticking with us.
Bye.
Absolutely. Bye. Have a nice lunch. See you later.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, let's
Oh,
stop.
they'll come next year.